Welcome to my channel, The Human Frontier. I didn't expect her to remember me. That was the first thing I got wrong. The second, thinking I could forget her. Because no matter how much time passed, no matter how far I ran, some things don't stay in the past. And some people, they come back. The life I built after. My name is Kale Riven. Once, I was a soldier. Now, just a mechanic on a forgotten colony at the edge of known space. Quiet work. Simple life. No war. No politics. No empires knocking on my door. That was the goal. That was the plan. And for years, it worked. The memory I tried to bury. I didn't talk about it. Didn't think about it. Didn't let myself remember. But sometimes, late at night, when the colony went quiet, I saw it again. The battlefield. The fire. And her. Standing in the middle of it all. Unharmed. Untouchable. Watching me like I was the only thing that mattered. "You are different," she had said. At the time, I didn't understand what she meant. The day everything changed. It started like any other day. Engines to fix. Parts to replace. People to avoid. Then the alarms went off. Not the usual ones. Not system failures. Not environmental warnings. This was something else. Something bigger. Unidentified vessel entering orbit, the system announced. I frowned. That didn't happen here. Not on this colony. Not ever. The ship that didn't belong. I stepped outside just as it appeared. And for a moment, the entire colony went silent. The ship hovered above us. Massive. Elegant. Impossible to ignore. It wasn't built like anything we had. It didn't look like something that needed permission to be there. It looked like something that took what it wanted. And then, it descended. The arrival. The landing shook the ground. Dust rose into the air as the ship settled just beyond the colony's edge. People gathered. Whispers spread. Fear followed. Because everyone knew one thing. This wasn't normal. And it definitely wasn't good. The moment I knew, the doors opened. And they stepped out. Armored figures. Perfectly still. Perfectly aligned. Not a single wasted movement. Soldiers. Elite ones. And then, she appeared. The one I couldn't forget. Time didn't matter to her. Years hadn't changed her. Not even a little. Same presence. Same eyes. Same feeling that hit me the moment I saw her. Like everything else disappeared. And it was just her. Looking at me. The words that broke everything. She walked forward. Past the guards. Past the crowd. Straight toward me. My heart pounded harder with every step. Not fear. Something else. Something I didn't want to name. She stopped right in front of me. Close enough that I could see the faint glow beneath her skin. And then she spoke. "You forgot me." The truth I tried to deny. I swallowed. No. It wasn't the truth. But it wasn't a lie either. Because I had tried to forget. But I never really did. Her gaze sharpened. "You left. I didn't have a choice. You always have a choice. Not in that war. What happened before? Years ago. We met on a battlefield. I didn't know who she was then. Didn't know what she was. All I knew was that she was different. Dangerous. And somehow, not my enemy. I saved her. Or at least, that's what I thought. The truth about that day. You did not save me," she said. "I carried you out of that fight. You protected me," she corrected. "That's the same thing." "No." Her voice softened slightly. "It is not." I frowned. "Then what is it?" She stepped closer. "It is why I am here." The colony held its breath. No one spoke. No one moved. Because whatever was happening, it wasn't just between us. It was bigger, more important, more dangerous. You left without a word, she said. War ended. I went home. You disappeared. Yeah, I said. That was the point. The reason she came back. Her eyes didn't leave mine. Do you know who I am? I exhaled slowly. A queen. Yes. Figured that out. And yet you walked away. I didn't know. That does not change what you did. The moment I realized. This isn't about the war, I said. No. This is about me. Yes. I let out a breath. Of course it is. The truth I didn't see. You think you were helping a stranger, she said. I was. You were not. I frowned. Then what was I doing? She held my gaze. You were protecting someone who already belonged to you. My heart skipped. What? The words that changed everything. You do not remember, she said. Remember what? Her expression shifted. Not cold. Not distant. Something else. Something personal. Then I will remind you. The memory that came back. The moment she touched my hand. Everything hit me. Not slowly. Not gently. All at once. Memories I didn't know I had. Moments that weren't supposed to exist. Before the war. Before the battlefield. Before everything. Standing beside me. Not as a queen. Not as a stranger. But as something else. Something closer. The truth. You, I whispered. Yes. That's not possible. It is. How? You were taken from us. My mind struggled to catch up. To protect you, she continued. To hide you. From what? From those who would destroy what we are. Who I really was. You are not just human, she said. Of course I wasn't. It always came back to that. Every time. You are one of us. I laughed weakly. Yeah. I've heard that before. But this time, she said, you remember. And she was right. I did. The choice I couldn't avoid. You came back for me, I said. Yes. After all this time. Yes. Why? She stepped closer. Close enough that the rest of the world faded away. Because you are not just someone who helped me. Then what am I? Her answer was quiet. But it hit harder than anything else. You are mine. The silence that followed. The colony. The soldiers. The entire world around us. Gone. Just that one sentence. Just that one truth. And everything it meant. The decision. I built a life here, I said. I know. I left all of that behind. I know. And now you want me to walk away again? No. I blinked. No. I want you to remember. The ending that was only the beginning. I looked at her. At the past I had forgotten. At the future I didn't understand. And I realized something. Running hadn't changed anything. Hiding hadn't erased the truth. It had only delayed it. Because some connections don't break. Some bonds don't fade. And some people don't let you forget who you really are. You didn't come here for revenge, I said. No. For answers. No. Then why? She smiled. A small, knowing smile. Because you were always going to come back to me. I took a breath. And for the first time in years, I didn't run. Because sometimes, the past doesn't chase you. It waits for you. And when it finds you again, you finally understand. You were never meant to escape it. You were meant to return. Thank you for listening. Subscribe for more cinematic science fiction stories.